Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all doing very well. It is time for another run. And today we are going to be thinking about Maffetone training. Phil Maffetone is an ex-endurance athlete. His style of training is very well renowned amongst elite marathoners, triathletes, Ironmans, endurance athletes. His training is produced a lot of really top athletes. So we're gonna try and incorporate some of that into our workout today. And the idea is basically you take 180 and then minus your age. So 180 minus 23 is 157. And then that's your max heart rate throughout your training. And the idea behind that is it's optimum for building your aerobic engine. And it does another few things which we'll get onto in a second, but in CrossFit we do a lot of sort of HIIT, high intensity short workouts, which can be more anaerobic focused. That's not to say we don't do aerobic stuff in CrossFit, we do, but this is a good opportunity to continue building our aerobic engines, and Maffetone training and running sort of go hand in hand for that. The Maffetone training is also supposedly it's better for, it lowers your stress hormones when you, through exercise. I don't know the science behind it, but that's supposedly the case. And it's also supposed to be better for fat burning. My main concern is really aerobic capacity and increasing and bettering your aerobic engine. So with that in mind, today is just going to be a very easy run. I want you to go out and do whatever run you feel like, whatever distance, speed, time. Really, it doesn't matter. And why you're doing that? Well, two reasons. One, I want you to enjoy it. It's pointless running if you don't enjoy it. And we've had quite a few difficult sessions of intervals, things that you might not necessarily enjoy. And where you do really love running is when you go outside, you don't have a set agenda in your head, and you can just run in the park or wherever and just really enjoy it. You can still go fast, you can still go long, you can still tailor it to how you like, but the idea is to enjoy it. But incorporating Maffetone training or Maffetone's heart rate, so not going above, for me, what would be 157. Now, to measure your heart rate, a lot of you will have a Whoop strap. Apple Watches can measure heart rate. You can also do it by just finding your pulse under your neck and then counting your heart rate for 10, 20, 30 seconds and then timesing it by 6, 3 or 2 to make it a minute. And you can do that. And you can stop when you run and check it. You can do it at the end of your run. But yeah. And then the other reason why we're doing sort of a run as you please, or an easy run, is there's a very famous coach called Alberto Salazar. He's a little bit controversial, and he used to head up Nike's Oregon project. He's trained people like Mo Farah and Galen Rupp, and he once said that a runner's training program is very much like a soup. If you have one ingredient in your soup, it's not going to be a particularly good soup. And just like with running, if you only have one style of training, it's not going to be very good. So we've incorporated a huge range of things already in the past 5 or whatever weeks. Shorter interval sets, longer interval sets, we've had a threshold, but we haven't had an easy run. So going forward, when you're thinking about doing your own running, whether not just on a Wednesday, on other days, which I do really encourage you to do, you can add some of the things we've had in the past, because we're trying to build up a good portfolio of different training styles and workouts. So this week will be our easy run, and sometimes you've got to go slow to go fast. That's a very well-renowned saying in running. But yes, no specific distance, speed or time. My only ask is that you keep your heart rate within Maffetone, and yeah, think about all the things we've been looking at in the past few weeks in terms of cadence, sighting, symmetry with your arms, etc., etc. I definitely recommend doing glute bridges and Supermans before every run. I do, just get your glutes fired and activated. But yeah, go out, enjoy it, and have fun.